How are you doing today?
Wait. Yeah, we gotta start the podcast off now.
Well, hello on this fine Wednesday.
Hey, hello.
My name is Trevor.
Today I feel like Jermaine. Hello.
And this is
the Unalike podcast. Welcome.
Welcome all.
Welcome all. So, how have you been? It's been a while since we made it up another podcast. It's been like 2 weeks, right?
It has been a while since we've been in the studio together. Yeah.
But
2 weeks.
Like 2 weeks.
The last episode was the video episode.
Yeah, which will go up when?
Right.
Soon to be announced.
That'll probably go up today.
Oh, today? It's probably gonna go up tonight. So
it gotta go up before this episode. So
okay. Well, if y'all hear this,
put that out tonight and put this out tomorrow.
Okay, bet. So when y'all listen to this podcast, if y'all haven't watched the last one, go back and watch that one, and then come back to this one. Okay,
and then come back to this.
Yeah, and it will be available on YouTube where you can watch it, or and it will also be here so you can listen to it as well.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys will be able to listen to it, and you guys will be able to watch it as well. So if you haven't watched it, what you doing? Go back and go take
episode 5, episode 15.
Episode 15 is everything. Okay. Go watch it.
Song Slice.
So our first song Slice, and it was everything I wanted it to be. All right.
So go check that out. We sliced Chloe's treatment. So go listen to that.
And she was,
how are you doing today on this Wednesday?
Oh man, I was in work. I don't know if you saw
words.
In 3 words.
Yeah.
I guess I can say at first it was emotional, and second word I would probably say is very understanding, and my third word I'll probably say is achievable. Those has been my 3 words for today. Okay.
What about for this week?
This week,
you got the same words, or you got some different words in there?
Probably some different words, because the week has been different from today. Because I'm always feeling like this today, but I'll probably say it's been very challenging. I would say it's been very stressful, and I would say that I've been trying to be very optimistic. Yeah. So those are probably my 3 words for this week.
Okay.
How about you?
How was your little sister's graduation?
Well, so thing is, it wasn't a graduation. So she goes to a Catholic school. So they do things differently there. So her graduation is not actually until next Tuesday. But
so what was today?
Today it was today was her last day of school, and the school it was like a send off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and tomorrow she's going to Kalahari, and she's going to see the point, so she's going to turn up.
Oh, absolutely.
But I would probably say that was emotional for me, because sometimes I wish my mom was here to see those type of things, watch her kids grow up. But that's what I'm here for, and I'm glad I'm here, so I can do it. Right. So it was, but
support system.
Yeah, right. But I mean, as far as work though, I am very close. I'm very convinced that they're gonna let me go.
Why are you convinced of this?
Because this is my second day this week that I have left. Like I have left.
You have valid reasons.
I do have valid reasons. Like I was really sick for a long time. Like
it's not like you was just like. Well, I mean, that's how I be feeling sometimes. Deuces.
Yeah, you're right.
You was sick.
Yeah, I was like really, really sick, and honestly, I got tired of trying to stick there, and my supervisor not being there all the time. That gets really annoying, and I keep telling, like I don't mind when other supervisors step in, but when I'm told something and then another supervisor told me that I'm doing it wrong, that annoys me.
There's a lot of that here.
Yeah. So, but I'm very convinced they're probably just gonna let me go, which I'll be okay with.
So your new endeavor.
Mm-hmm.
Describe that to me.
So, like my new option to work of
Yeah.
work. Okay.
No, remember where you get leads and you have to be licensed.
Oh, so that as far as that goes, I put a lot of thought into it, and I was gonna try to do it, but I realized that I don't have the type of money to be experiencing with.
So you were going to get insurance license?
Yeah, I was gonna be getting my insurance license. I was gonna be selling life insurance. And I was gonna do that, and basically you get leads, and you would have to call these leads that you get.
So you're just gonna be an insurance agent.
I was going to do that, yes.
Yeah.
But I decided not to do it because right now I don't have the type of money to explore with, and like I don't want to put my money in something, and then next thing you know, I don't have nothing to show for it. So I chose not to go with inside of that career path. But I really decided to really try my best to work on my businesses because like I noticed that I don't think I was meant to work for somebody else.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I can do it. I've been doing it for most of my life now, but I feel like it's time for me to branch off and do the things that I want to do. And
don't it feel like that?
Yeah, like I feel like I have to make it work.
It feel like it's about time the plane takes off from the landing strip.
And I feel like me leaving this job would do that. And the reason why I'm not because you know me, when I lose my job, or when I ain't gonna say when I lose my job, because I don't just lose my job, but when I choose to leave a certain career, I tend to get a little worried about where my income coming from.
Yeah, I mean, of course, because you don't know where your check gonna come from.
Right.
You don't
So
know whatever.
Yeah. So I had a friend, and he sent me over some information, and I wasn't really sure about it because it was like a online thing where it was like, you sign up and then you just start working. I wasn't really sure about that, but
Very much DoorDash.
So it's something like that. But I think it's really smart. It's a really good app. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't done it yet, but I know that it's an option for me to go to. So basically what I'll be doing is I'll be a merchandiser, or I'll be a cleaner for the Circle K's around Ohio. And
so you have to travel around?
So basically I choose the ones I want to go to.
But you got to travel to them?
But I got to travel. Like there's one in BG. Yeah, like I will work at the one in BG. There's one in Toledo. It's plenty in Toledo actually. Different sides. So basically, if it pops up on the app, I can click it and claim it if I want to go there and clean up, or if I want to be a merchandiser, I claim that shift, and then I would message the manager of that shift so they know that I'm coming.
Is it just Circle K?
For right now, it's just Circle K. Okay. Right now, I'm in the works of trying to get my computer to download the software, so I can. It's another at home job. It's $10 an hour. You can't beat that. And if I work both jobs 5 days a week, or even like one of the jobs 5 days a week, and then one job like maybe 3 days out of the week, I'll still be making enough rent, like enough money to take care of my rent and stuff like that. So I'm just really trying. I'm trying. It's been
just
a long
trying different avenues to just make it work.
And like being at the job that I'm at now, it just takes a lot of time out of my life. Take too much time out of my life.
Because if you were to work somewhere else, you would be spending the same amount of time.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're working two jobs.
That's true.
But it may just take more like mental energy from you.
I feel like part of the reason why I want to actually leave the job that I'm at now is it's really draining, for one.
Yeah.
And for two, I don't like how I'm not going to really because you know they don't know where we stay or where we work or nothing like that. So, but I'm just gonna be very honest about what I'm saying, and what I want to say is that I don't like how they do these people.
How they operate.
I don't like how they. That don't sit right with me. And I don't like the fact that I'm apologizing for something that a company is doing, and they're aware of what they're doing.
Because there was one time I was speaking to somebody, and I was like, yeah, they blah 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 blah, and then I got written up because they were like, you're not supposed to say they, you're supposed to say we, and I'm like, I didn't do this. I didn't screw this person
right
up.
I didn't.
I gotta let you know that it's not me,
right,
I'm here to help you,
right,
as best as I can,
as much as I can.
After they didn't mess your
whole life up,
your house,
right? Like you about to lose your whole home because, like, people don't know
take responsibility for that,
right? And it's just getting it's becoming too much. And then my supervisor, he's never last week he was out all week, right? You know, and I'm okay with that, and you know, but. When it's us, we get written up when we call off or when we don't come in or nothing like that. And I'm not saying that he probably didn't get written up, but I'm telling you, it wasn't scheduled because I know he was supposed to.
Has been picking up the slack for your supervisor.
That's what I'm saying. Like
she's been like, I'm so stressed, I'm so swamped. I'm sorry, you guys, and it's because other people be calling out.
Right.
She said that supervisors are dropping like flies, and it's because the company's not ran well.
It's not ran well at all, and I don't want to. Like, honestly, the reason why I'm leaving is because I'm trying to leave before the shit get worse, and then the company completely.
I'm getting ready to jump ship. I'm gonna still be working there because they say when I move, I'm able to keep that job when I move there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep it because I have stability.
Yeah.
I'm moving,
right.
So I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
For there.
Okay.
But I'm preparing to jump ship before they say we're gonna let you guys off.
Right. Yeah. And I'll probably
before you get me, I'm a dip.
And I'm being honest. I feel like they're gonna let me go either this week or next week.
Well, you better prepare for that.
I'm kind of prepared. I'm kind of scared, but I'm not at the same time. I don't know if that
makes. What can you do that will make you less afraid?
I guess I can work harder to, for one, try to get this app to work, because that's two things of income that I could have.
Yeah.
Coming in, and I just want to make sure that my bills is paid and my brother is taken care of. You know.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure things are met and make sure he got a roof over his head and food on the table. That's all right now. That's all I am really worried about. But yes, the job is doing that for me, but the job is taking a lot away from me as well.
Yeah.
And that's time, and that's,
energy.
Yeah. Like stuff like I know me working at Circle K is probably gonna be different. It's gonna probably, I won't say worse, but it's not gonna be as hard because all I'm doing is cleaning and all I'm doing is moving stuff around, throwing shit away.
Manual work.
Yeah.
And like mental, because our job is very mental.
Yeah.
And it's very personal.
Yeah. And
we're literally talking to people all day about very intimate.
Yeah.
Like sensitive things.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, it can take a toll on you in a different way.
Yeah. But I think I was talking to Antonio, my uncle. I was speaking with him, and I was letting him know. I was like, I don't know what happened. I was like, so I have no idea at what moment was I afraid to work, afraid. I'll explain it a little bit more. So like I had never been the type of person to be afraid of hard work. I've always done hard work, whether it's picking up 50 pounds off of a truck or no matter what, and I was just saying when was I afraid to do hard work? So that's what really made me go
so why
after.
Don't you just work like a retail?
Yeah, but I don't know if it will pay the bills. Cause sometimes it'd be a little low. Like I need to
like a Home Depot or like.
I mean,
a
I could
FedEx.
work at a FedEx or Home Depot. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm a. I mean, if I really had to, I would.
Of course.
If I had to,
I would.
if I had to,
I was signed
to
up
make
for
sure.
Amazon before I got this job. I was about to be at Amazon.
Well, I mean, I am currently looking for other jobs, other different things I could probably do. And I'm also looking for maybe another at-home job because I like working from home.
Mm-hmm.
I like to have a flexible schedule.
I think there are more at-home jobs than we think.
Yeah, I do.
I feel like there are a lot of options out there. I haven't looked really for them enough.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure there's a lot of things that if you wanted an at-home job, I'm sure you could find one.
Yeah. So I'm
Maybe
just
even doing something like probably similar, but not as taxing.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I mean, they're out there. We just gotta really look and search for them if we really want them. So that's. Mm-hmm.
Think about this. So I live in Ohio, and I have this job. I got this job from Ohio, and I'm moving to Texas, and I can still work this job there. So maybe there's a job somewhere else that's remote that you could apply for,
right?
and just work it from wherever you at. So like, you know, you could like go to Indeed or something.
I'm gonna try to do something like that.
This location,
because there's so many places.
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna look into that. And honestly, I feel like if any one of y'all are trying to really look for a job and you want to, like you're really searching for like a at-home job and you can't find it, I would recommend looking at other states to see if they could have anything available for you. Because it's remote. Look, we live in a very remote life. Like we live in those times.
To each other from
at home,
to each other remotely.
Right, we are on here on this podcast today. From he is at his home, and I'm at my home, and we are very comfortable. We're speaking, and we are very comfortable where we are. Okay,
it's a little bit of lag, but that's because it's Zoom.
It's Zoom, but Zoom is doing it for us though.
Zoom is doing it. It's doing it.
So
it's doing it for a lot of people. However,
if you could describe your day and your week in 3 words, what would it be?
Planning. Optimism.
Okay.
Maintenance.
Those are good 3 words.
Mental maintenance, physical maintenance.
Okay. So is that for your week or that's for
emotional maintenance?
Okay.
Just trying to maintain everything.
Yeah. And
keep it together.
Yeah, I understand that. So are those like for today or is it like for the week?
I would say today especially, but really for the week. Yeah.
Okay.
For the week, for the past couple weeks.
Okay. So what have you been doing to have these 3 words really
what was the first word I said? Planning.
It was planning.
Planning, optimism, maintenance.
Yep.
Because I'm planning to move to Houston.
Period. Absolutely.
I'm moving to Houston. Listen,
okay, you moving.
I have an apartment. It's mine. Like technically, I got approved for it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You gotta
move July 9th.
You moved July 9th? Oh my gosh, are you excited?
I am, but listen, so there's a lot.
Okay. Tell me.
Because so I gotta pay a little extra deposit of half my month's rent.
Okay.
I gotta get that first. I don't have that right now.
Okay.
But once I get that, I'm gonna pay that, and the room is gonna be mine.
Period.
But so I moved July 9th. From now until then, I'm gonna move back to Toledo.
Okay.
And just stack up cash, DoorDash, Instacart, whatever.
Work from home
along with my job to stack cash before I drive to Texas.
You're driving to Texas? Oh, wow.
Drive to Texas.
You're going to be driving to Texas.
I'm literally relocating.
You're like nothing.
I'm taking all my studio and like
everything, and you're going to be gone.
And I'm going there and staying there.
I'm excited for you. I am so excited. I don't think you know how excited I am for you.
That's crazy.
I'm very excited for you. Like you're literally like you're taking yourself and you're moving to a whole new place that you never really spent a lot of time. Like how does that feel? Like to know that you're moving from one place to another place that's miles away from home. Well,
it's kind of what I planned for. It's kind of low key what I planned for in the back of my mind forever, because I never planned to stay here.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to go somewhere south, and I wanted to go somewhere bigger.
Yes.
And my family and friends are there, and it's Texas.
Yes.
You know, so it's like I'm comfortable going there because I'm going there and I'm gonna land in a safe space.
Right. So I have a question.
So I'm surrounded by, supportive people.
Right, you're gonna be very supported there.
It is nerve wracking. It can be nerve wracking because I have to drive there, and then it's like I just fixed my car, and it's not 100% yet. So I have to, in the time that I'm saving up to move, I'm also saving up so that I can do some repairs,
do some maintenance on your car.
See, exactly. See, here we are again.
Here we are.
Mental maintenance.
I'm telling you, it's clicking in my head.
It's all full circle.
Yeah, it's clicking.
So you understand where I'm coming from.
I do.
But yeah, so I'm just planning for July 9th. Weekend of July 9th.
Oh my God. We got to throw like a going away party or something. Yeah. We got to do something.
Yeah.
We most definitely got to do something. I also had another question. What does this mean for your brand?
It's going to be bigger.
Okay.
And more solidified. Before I get there, I want to make my brand and my presence a little more solidified. Okay. So that once I go there, I can just
shoot right on out, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I have to like say bye to everybody.
I know.
Even leaving.
I know.
I've never done that before. And so that's why it's exciting, because I get to take a road trip across the country.
You do.
And I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to
absolutely move. You know, and I'm really proud of you for actually going. You really literally out there chasing your dream.
And literally, thank you.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, we trying.
Yes, we are. And, I can't really do too much right now because I do have my siblings right now. But just know once they all grown, I'm out. We gonna be out, okay? We gonna be gone. And
somewhere in California.
That's the goal, is to move to Cali and make a life there, a new life, a different kind of life.
So that's what one of my words, optimism, was for.
Okay.
I just want to be very optimistic about everything.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be great.
Everything's gonna be
turn out right.
And it will.
Bills are gonna be paid.
Yeah, and with that mindset, it will.
Yeah.
You're gonna make it work because you want to be there.
Yes.
Yeah. So
try my best. We all try our best.
We all do. And I believe once you get down there, you're gonna be very successful at doing what I feel like you're gonna be able to accomplish a lot more, because here in Toledo, we don't really have much coverage in Toledo.
Not much happening.
Like when it comes to like being a musician, there's not a lot of coverage, a lot of people who we need. Like, it's not a lot of people seeing us who we need to see us.
Yeah, not the right eyes are on us.
Right. So
in Toledo.
Right, in Toledo. So I'm actually happy that you're relocating and you are still fighting for your dream, and you're gonna be in a place where you can strive.
Mm-hmm. The vibe I get there is I mean, maybe the people I am around, like my brother, my nephew, and like their people that they know.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just feels like a nice vibe to thrive in.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm interested to see. Like, how would I be, how would I be able to improve my, whatever, just by being around people who are also striving in the same ways that I am.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know. I just feel like, I'm telling you, my feelings are never wrong. My feelings are never wrong. I feel like when you get down there, you're gonna blow up.
That's the goal.
You're gonna blow up. And let's talk about this TikTok here that you have.
TikTok what?
You have this TikTok here that you have.
TikTok here?
This
what?
TikTok. Your TikTok.
Oh, what about it?
No, I just seen a lot. You getting a lot of traction on there. Like,
am I?
You getting a lot of regulars.
My mama.
Okay.
My mama comment on there?
Yeah, I do. It's okay. It's okay. We all love.
I love it.
I know.
She be
gotta
commenting
love
on my TikTok like it's the text messages.
But like, I notice how, like, you're getting your page is getting a lot of traction on there. But I'm really excited for you, and I know I just know you're gonna strive. So
it's gonna be a lot of fun. You have to come down to Houston once I'm
like all settled,
got furniture.
Yeah, settled down. I'm most definitely gonna make it. This is what I want people. I've been telling people to do this. I said if this is why I'm never sad when people move, because I'm like, it gives me a reason to travel.
Yeah, just come. You can stay in my apartment.
Right.
Like, I have it. It's mine.
It's mine, and you can come and visit.
Yeah.
So
you can stay.
Like, no, like, of course I'm gonna be sad when you leave. I probably will cry. Probably will. But you know, I am. I know that I am. I know that I am. But I know that this is best.
We gotta really kick it.
We gotta really, like, we gotta turn up.
The thing is, though, I'm moving to Toledo for a whole month.
Right, but still, though,
we gonna be kicking it.
We gonna be kicking it. Yeah, like, we gonna be having they're gonna have the best time before you go. And
cry.
I am. I'm sorry. I get emotional when I'm around good people, and I know that they're going to do, like, basically use what they got to take somewhere else. And, right. You know, like you're literally gonna be in Texas and you're gonna be shining, and I'm gonna be happy for you. And I
refuse to go to Texas and flop.
Absolutely not. We're not here to we're not here to fly.
Driving all the way to Texas to flop.
That's not what we want. That's not nowhere in the goal. So,
but yeah, you definitely need to come out.
Yeah, I most definitely will, and probably more
to a little $130 ticket.
Mm-hmm. And I'll be out there. That's nothing for
out in Texas.
Right, that's not for real. Thing is, I'm scared of planes.
See, that's what you just gotta.
But I think
you said you never been on a plane before.
I've never been on a plane.
But you've been on a roller coaster.
I have, and I was terrified. Okay. And you know this. I'm terrified of roller coasters.
But imagine a roller coaster that just goes straight ahead. Imagine the dragster.
Okay.
But not as drastic. Well, okay. Actually, pretty the same. As drastic.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
but you're in a big tube of metal, so it doesn't feel as drastic.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to really. I'm gonna have to be drunk.
You're gonna have to. I mean, that's an option as well.
Or I can't. I don't know if I can be
drunk or other.
I don't know if I can do the other thing, because you know.
You can do the other thing, but just make sure it takes you down.
Yeah.
Instead of bringing you up.
Yeah.
Just take you down and out, and you'll wake up like, oh, I'm in Texas.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna say lit, but I'm gonna most definitely be
tapped out.
Yeah. You know.
Checked out.
So I can go to sleep or something. So I can sleep while the plane is going. So. But you know. I'm most definitely gonna have. I'm coming to Texas. Okay.
Good.
Nothing's gonna stop me from coming to Texas. Good. I don't care how scared I am to get on that plane. I'm gonna get on that plane. Okay. Okay, so since you're moving, like, what does this mean for the people who listen to the podcast? Like, what should they expect from us when you move to Texas?
Nothing different.
Nothing different.
I mean, more stories because I'll be in a different place, so I'll have different things going on, different experiences. But other than that, I mean, we're remote now. We'll still be remote then.
Then right, and then you
catch us every Thursday at 8.
Right.
Catch us every Thursday. Thought you were getting rid of us.
Right. And I know that we have been talking about some things in the works for the podcast for our new coming, was it followers or new coming subscribers or people who like
listeners.
We do have a lot of stuff that's in planning. It's in progress. We don't have like.
Yeah, we're working out a few things. A few fun things that we can bring to the podcast to make it juicier
and make it more, I guess you can say, like us, like it's a way of us giving back.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So I'm really, really excited for that. I can't wait till we get together and start doing stuff like that. So that's gonna be. Honestly, I feel like that's gonna will them in like this. Like we gonna look. So like, if y'all want to be a part of it, just make sure you guys are still listening and still, catching our latest updates on social media and stuff like that. So, because we will most definitely we have some things in works for you guys, to, that's just gonna help you, do other things that you would like to do. Whether that's being, an entrepreneur or whatever we give to you to help you out with what you need. I don't know. But
hopefully we give you something you can utilize
to
in some way.
And then, you can use it and then, you can shout us out like.
You're right. When you were talking about your that license, insurance license?
Yeah.
I am planning on getting my real estate license. I want to do that.
I thought about doing that too. I'm not gonna lie, I did. I thought about doing that.
I thought about it heavy today. I've been thinking about it for a while, but thinking about it heavy today. And so in Texas, in Houston specifically. They have it in other places, but in Houston they have this thing, these people called apartment locators. And apartment locator helped me find my apartment.
Really?
But so it's an insurance agent basically. You get your insurance license, and then you hook with a broker and you become an apartment locator. And you help people who want to move in and find apartments. You help them find apartments. So the same way you do the leads and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you call that person and be like, "Hey, I see you're looking for a whatever."
That's interesting.
Help them find their apartment. They move in. The apartment gives you a check of their rent amount, and then if you want to, you can cut the person who rented a little bit, 100, 200, something like that, and that's how you make your commissions.
Really?
So I'm highly interested in getting my real estate license, period.
Get it. Do it. That's money.
And getting into real estate.
I can
start at apartment locating.
Get into it.
And go from there. So I'm going to be, I don't know, Fields real
estate.
Okay.
Fields real estate.
That don't sound bad.
It don't.
That don't sound bad.
It don't sound bad at all.
So yeah. Optimism.
Okay.
And planning.
Okay. And planning.
But money.
But money. Yeah.
Money.
That's the real.
Listen. Do you remember 2020?
Mm-hmm.
I had money. If I was, I should have been wiser. Like I could have got my real estate license.
2 years ago we was 22 years old. We was young.
Yeah, I didn't have the best influence in every area. So it's not like somebody was like, you know what you should do with that?
Yeah, right.
You should get your real estate license.
Right. We didn't have. We
Who
didn't.
was gonna tell me that?
We did not have nobody like that around us telling us to do. Oh, you should do this or you should do that. Like thing that's gonna
in a stock.
Right. Like we didn't have people in our ear telling us that.
Right.
But we're getting older and we're learning, and our goal is to educate people who are younger than us, or maybe who maybe even be older than us, and who need that type of motivation to do something, to find some type of career for them, or even just help them find like a certain lifestyle that they potentially want to live. So that's why. Yeah.
So if you come into a large lump sum of cash, maybe you should invest it, or put it into something that's not going to make it go there to where you're not going to lose it.
Right. Or you can put it inside of something that's going to make it grow.
Right. So like
take
doing some classes so you can whatever do it, use it to make more.
Right. Or if you're somebody who's already well established and graduated and have a degree in something, maybe use it to start your own business.
Yeah, right.
Like something that you're really passionate about, and
Take it from me.
And
get a lot of money.
Yes. Like
use it wisely.
Use it very well.
It will not be here forever.
It will not. And honestly, for me, when it comes to like 2020 and all that in that time, I keep in mind I have to keep in mind that I have kids. I have to keep in mind that I take care of kids, and that I have to that money is not mine, but it's ours.
Yeah. So,
those checks went to the house, to paying shoes and getting shoes, and so I had things to do with that money. But if it were just me and I had that money in 2020, I most definitely would have found a way to try to save it somehow, because I know I'm gonna need it. So, but honestly, I don't know.
The thing about money that I realized back then, and it's coming back around now, before I spent it all, I was thinking money is really just access. Like the amount of money you have is the amount of access you have to the things that you want.
Yes.
The things that you want, the things you want to do, the things you want to experience.
Yes.
It's just an increase of money is just an increase of access to those things. So like the more money that you saving your money, you would have access to support yourself for X amount of months.
Right.
You have access to, like recreational things. Like I have access to go to Cedar Point whenever I want to.
Right.
I got money, you feel me?
Yeah.
So like it's coming full circle now. I say that because now that I'm saving to do such a big thing, move across the country, I'm realizing how important it is to utilize my money correctly.
Yeah.
Like, because I have expenses that I know the amount of money that I have to pay in order to move in. I know the amount of money I have to pay in order to buy this part, to fix this part on my car. Like I know the amount of money I have to pay for this certain amount of things, and I know the amount of money that I make with my job. So I have to match those numbers up correctly and make sure I'm making enough to cover the expenses that I know I'm going to have.
Right.
And I can't be out here, buying McDonald's or playing around.
Yeah, right.
You
got because you have things that you need to do.
Very big things I have to take care of.
Right.
So I'm comfortable. I've become comfortable recently saving and being frugal with my money.
Yeah.
And not having the desire to spend it, because I know that
what it's going towards
that what it's
going towards is a lot much bigger than what you want right now.
Exactly. So it's like me buying this whatever frivolous purchase, and now I know that that's not going to make me as satisfied as making it to Houston.
Right.
Is going to make me feel.
Right.
And paying my bills,
right.
Being comfortable. So like, yeah, it's just lately I've been utilizing my money better
Absolutely.
because I've noticed that I have a bigger purpose for it.
Yeah, and honestly, in the same headspace as well. My thing is, I'm around people who like to spend money, so that's hard to. It's really hard not to spend money.
You'll put your money towards different things when you have bigger things
Right.
it's allocated for.
Right. And like when I had to distance myself from certain people because it's like so I can't be spending my money on the things that y'all want to spend your money on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to buy a house in September and December, November, like that. September, November, December. I'm trying to be in my house by then before my birthday.
Right.
And I want
me to take this out of my house fund.
Right. So right now I'm in the mix of figuring out a plan to save up for that future home that I want. And I had to cut out a couple people because they like to spend money and I'm not necessarily in the spot where I can just go out and just spend money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and on top of having like rent that I have to pay, on top of making sure there's food on the table, on the fact that I have to make sure that my brothers have shoes and clothes on his back.
Like,
you know,
shit is real serious.
It's real serious.
Like, it's not playtime.
It's not
when it comes to certain goals that you have.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, I just really want to. I feel like that now that I have gotten these people out of my life, and I know what I want, you know, because I do give a damn about it.
Okay.
and I want this home, and my basement's gonna be where my studio is, everything's gonna be there. So I'm just really, really excited to see where things go for my future, and you know, I just really want to be satisfied, and I want to make sure that I have enough money to purchase a home and start making payments and stuff like that. But you know, but I'm really excited for that. And
well, if you do want to start a home loan, I know a bank that can help you out with that. And they have great policy, they have great processes, they have great everything. So if you do your loan through them, I'm sure you have a great time.
I'm pretty sure you would.
You might even get me on the phone to help you out if you default.
Why look, we're not here to
I buy a home and then I lose and I go like fall behind on my payments, and then I call in and then you answer the phone. Like, Jeffrey, can you believe?
Right.
I get a forbearance, bro.
Right. And I'm like, well, I have to check and see if you have any months left. Let me check.
Play this script for you. Did you hear that, Jeffrey? But yeah, I'm very excited for you to own a home.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
And to be able to, like, I'm saying decorate, but that's not what I mean. Decorate, utilize, customize. I guess customize it the way you want to.
Yes, it's gonna be very, very. I don't know. I want to say futuristic, but I also want to say like modern. Modern, yeah. Like mixed with like a little bit of futuristic stuff, you know. Like more like sleek things, you know. More things that are. I don't know. It's just gonna be very. It's gonna be a nice home. It's gonna be a great home, and
two colors,
like
on the inside.
Okay, so I'm.
Or is it gonna be like this room is this color and then that room?
So no, I want to do that, but I wanted to do that first, but I'm not gonna do that. But
Okay.
I'm thinking that I want to be like a light yellow color and like a really nice tan color. Cause I feel like if it's bright, I feel like if I'm gonna choose a paint color for my house to be, I want it to be something that's gonna keep me happy. I don't want to choose no dark color in the house that's gonna keep me all depressed all day. I don't. Yeah. So I'm
absorbing the light from the light.
So I want to make sure I choose my. I mean, and it could change. It could be a different color whenever I do decide to move in. But you know, I have to keep in mind, like, is this the color that I want to like? How do I want to make sure that my day doesn't like get filled with like, I don't know.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying?
How is this color gonna make me feel?
Looking
at it every day,
looking at it every day, like
surrounded by it,
right? And is it like what kind of vibe does it give to the house?
Yeah.
So you know, so that's what I'm really gonna be mainly focused on. But I know my basement gonna be fly, okay? And my basement gonna be nice. Because it's gonna be carpet down there. It's gonna have, you know, of course my little washer and dryer, but I'm gonna have like, they're gonna be like different sections of the basement. Cause I want a huge basement, and I want to have like a photography studio over there, my music recording studio over here, and I want to be able to do all my work down there. You know.
Yeah.
You know, so I am really trying to get things going when it comes to that types of stuff. You know, but I'm really excited for that. And
me too.
Huh?
Me too.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. And luckily, I have only 2 more years with my brother before he turns 18. I mean, not saying that he's gonna move out or anything when he turns 18, but by him being 18, it'll be a lot easier. You know, because that means that he can fully take care of himself. And I won't have to necessarily always be there. He just have to make sure that he's being responsible when I'm not, you know. And my brother, he's pretty responsible when he's on his own. So, but
okay,
you know, as far as like that stuff goes, I'm really excited for it. But I do have a question for you. So now that you are, you know, we discussed that you're moving and stuff like that, and how am I going to ask this question? Okay, so what's your goal now? Now that you're moving to a different location, have your goals changed since you're moving now, or no?
No,
okay.
The move was always a part of the plan.
Okay, it was always part of it. Okay.
I always planned to continue my goals elsewhere. Yeah. Somewhere bigger. So it's always a part. Everything is moving according to plan.
Absolutely.
Which feels good. I now just have to make it happen.
You just have to make it happen.
Physically, I have to make it happen.
You got to make it happen.
Make it happen.
You know,
but it's the intimidating part, but it's also the exciting part. Yeah. Because I imagine the end.
Right. Yeah.
And I can see it clearly, and all the pieces are lining up.
Yeah.
So it's just like, really just gotta wait for it to happen.
Yeah, but I mean,
make my moves when my turn comes.
But you know, it's like it's happening real soon.
Yeah.
It's so close.
Yeah.
You know,
things are happening fast.
You know, but that's a good thing. That's what we want. I mean, not necessarily the fast part, but we want things to. It makes us feel good knowing that things are moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm glad that things are happening, and I don't have a chance to second guess.
Right.
A chance to.
You know, and you moving.
Step back.
You know, you moving to Texas is gonna be is probably I wouldn't say one of the craziest things you ever done, but it is one of the.
It's not. It is. It is.
Okay. So, but
Driving.
But just like you said,
it's the craziest thing I've ever done for me.
Oh.
Like the craziest thing I feel like I personally
yeah.
will have done.
Yeah, but it's a good crazy though. And, and you always say this. You always say
gotta be crazy
to get shit done, right? So
I'm not about to sell my studio. I'm taking it with me.
I'm taking it with you.
I bought a truck back in 2020 for this specific reason.
For this specific reason, and now you are, and you're
all the pieces are
look at you
together.
See, look, you didn't in 2020. You didn't waste all your money. You bought you a truck.
See,
you got you some more equipment for your studio.
You know what?
So
Okay.
you did
you
use your money wisely.
Yeah.
So-
Actually, all that money, I'm looking at it
right now.
So, and that also went into paying rent for this apartment.
Right. And look, you did what you had to do when the time was there.
We did what we had to do.
Yeah.
At the time.
At the time. But
Look at us.
Right, look at us. We were literally
Look at us.
like,
We're here.
we're here.
And we're here.
And we are here. Like
We're here. We're thriving.
we are, and sometimes we all get a little bump in the road sometimes.
Oh, a little bump. One bump?
Maybe a couple.
bump.
A couple. We get a couple.
bumps of varying sizes and shapes and textures.
Yeah. But it feels good to know that we are still focused on what we want.
Yeah.
We are still focused on what we want to do. Cause I'm gonna keep saying this. I'm gonna be rich before I'm 30.
Gotta be.
I'm gonna be rich way before I'm 30. Cause you think
I feel like we're too too far ahead to not make it soon.
Right.
Like, does that make sense?
Yeah. Like
I feel like we're so ready.
Yeah.
That it has to happen soon.
And plus, I feel like we are so hungry for it that
we've been planning for this type of shit for a long time.
Yeah, and I be trying to tell people too, though. I be like, if you really want something, plan for it. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of people that I talk to, they always saying like, "Oh, stuff just don't work out for me," and I always ask them like, "Well, did you plan for it?
Like, what was your game
plan?"
Right,
like, and when you said that you wanted to do this particular thing, were you saying like, okay, I need to save for this, or were you saying like, oh, do I have to cut this off because I can't keep on doing this because I know I need to save this? Mm-hmm. And I always ask them those type of questions, and they be like, well, I know, I be like, well, that's a part of the process. You
have to get it out of your brain and into the world.
Right, and sometimes you got to write it down on paper. That helps.
And it's in the world now.
Right, now
it's out of your brain and it's in the world.
It's on something, and it does exist. And now it's up to you to make that exist.
The other day, on this same topic but on a smaller scale.
Yeah.
I had started utilizing Siri reminders a lot because my mind moves really fast and I'm always thinking of things like, oh, I need to do the trash, or I need to clean that, or I need to move that from here to whatever. And then I'll think of it, and then I'll be like, oh, I'll do it later. I'll remind myself later, and then I'll come back to that thing that I was supposed to do, and I'm like, oh, I never forgot to do that.
Yeah.
So every time I think of something like, oh, remind me to whatever, I'm like, hey, Siri, remind me to blankety blank, and then Siri will put a reminder there, and then I can just go off of that list and do all the things that I mentally took a mental note that I told myself I wanted to do.
Right.
So I have a whole list of reminders to take care of, even stuff like upload a new profile picture, or take out the trash, wash my whatever, and that's just another example of getting it out of your mind and into the world. That you can work with it here. Yep. Because it's easier to work with it when you can physically work with it.
Yeah.
Instead of having it in your mind and trying to plan,
Right.
I want to buy a house, and then trying to figure out the whole
thing in your head.
Instead of getting it out and then working with it
because I feel like people forget that even though it might be an idea or thought, that if you write it down and you think of something else, like all you would do is you would add on to it. But
Right.
you know, instead of just keeping it all in your brain, you would just write down one thing after another. When it comes, you like, okay, boom. And honestly, if you're looking at it, those are like steps for you to be able to get to the next piece of whatever you need to do to get to where you want to go. So
even one of those ideas, you can do that idea, like, you can take that step and you be like, wow,
right, like
on the way,
right, you know,
I can do it,
right. So yeah.
So yeah, I think that's manifestation.
Manifestation.
Isn't that manifestation?
It is manifestation. Yeah, it is. Cause it's like you're claiming. It's like you're claiming it.
Yeah.
And you're saying like, I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to be that, and I am that. Manifestation.
Literally, have your mind make it a reality.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's pretty much what it is.
I mean, hey, basically.
Yeah.
Well,
you have anything else?
Just leave the gym there and just move on.
Okay.
I don't have anything else.
I do have one more. I wanted you to.
Else?
So I saw your TikTok the other day, and I just wanted you to elaborate on it a little bit. So you was talking about how when you watch YouTube videos now, you speed it up.
Yeah.
So like, can you tell me like how did that come about? Like why did you feel like you needed to make a video about that?
Because it's the same way I've been noticing lately that my mind moves very fast.
Yeah,
and it can be overwhelming because my body can only move so fast.
Yeah,
and I can only you can only do so much in the physical world.
Yeah.
Whereas your brain can move and think as quickly as it wants to.
Right.
So I was just noticing how fast my mind moves, and sometimes it's not helpful. So along with like the reminders where I'm like, I have a thought and then I hurry up and just record it down. So I have it here in like the same way as like I've been watching YouTube videos of like how to fix this part of my car.
Yeah.
How to get your real estate license.
Right.
And
right.
Like, just noticing even like the way I'm speaking, like it's just a normal speaking pace, but my mind wants the information quicker than that. It's very impatient.
Okay.
So when I speed it up and I'm like talking like this and I get all the information out quick and I can understand it, I can understand all of this when I'm hearing it this way, and I can get the information quick and I'm done and I can move on to the next thing.
Right.
So that's what I just noticed.
Yeah.
Like, my mind kind of moves too fast.
Yeah.
So being able to speed up the things around me, I can synchronize with that speed.
Absolutely.
Mentally.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because I'm always slowing my mind down because I'm always chill. I'm always listening to calm music.
Yeah.
Like I gravitate towards calm, chill music. My vibe is always slow motion because my mind is always fast motion. So I'm trying to level it out.
Yeah.
And just be normal by slowing my life down.
Okay.
In order to make my mind move at a normal pace.
Okay. Well, I just thought that video was very interesting, and I wanted more insight on it. So I thank you for that.
Yeah.
Well,
it's very interesting.
It was interesting. I was like, It made me do one of those things like It made me think a little bit, and I like that. So, well.
Oh, it'd be like that.
It'd be like that.
But that's the reason why I actually made the video, because I was inclined.
Okay. All right. Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you want to take
any? Let's see. I would, in a closing remark, I would just say, if you have an idea, grasp it and put it in front of you physically somehow.
Absolutely.
Like write it down or put it in a voice note or record yourself talking it out on video.
Yeah.
So that you can take steps toward actually building that idea up in the real world.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that. And for me, what I will probably say is that, especially when it comes to wanting to be something and wanting to do more things with your life, I would say go for it, and don't be afraid to be optimistic about what you want to do, and don't have a closed mind about certain things, especially if you don't really know where it may lead to. So I would just say, just be open-minded and be very just take it easy on yourself and in those types of decisions, because it really does sometimes it scramble us a little bit sometimes when we don't know what we want to do, and so I would just say be open-minded and go for it. Why not? Because
you can literally do it. Literally. Like, you know how people say literally?
Yeah.
They mean yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, without further ado, thank y'all for listening.
Thank you for listening. Yes, you
at Instagram.
Yep.
And TikTok.
Absolutely.
At the Unalike Podcast.
Yep.
Also YouTube at the Unalike Podcast.
Yep. So make sure
at our email.
Yep. Most definitely. At
the Unalike Podcast at gmail.com.
Okay.
And without further ado,
I'm Jermaine.
And my name is Trevor.
And this is the Unalike Podcast.
Y'all take care.
All right, y'all. Peace.